Hello, I'm Missy Howard, and thank you for tuning into the Trucker Barbie channel. This video is going to be about preparing for the tax preparer, and specifically it's going to be about per diem for self-employed truckers who receive a 1099 or own their own trucks. Okay, first of all, the per diem rate changes every year on October the 1st typically. For the year of 2018, it was $66 a day, and you only get to take 80% of that. So what you have to do is you have to figure out how many days you were on the road, okay? And you need to multiply that by $66 per day, and then take that figure and multiply that by 80%, because that is the percentage of the per diem that truck drivers are allowed to take. Okay, and then in order to prove how many days you were on the road, to prove why you claimed X amount of dollars for per diem, it's a good idea to email your logs to yourself. So those logs will show that you were out of town, away from your home, and that you were over the road for X number of days per month, and that's how you back yourself up. It's always a good idea to sit down with a tax preparer or have a phone consultation with a tax preparer or some kind of communication with a tax preparer every year to get guidance, okay, on the issue of per diem and how it applies to you. I'm now going to show you how to calculate per diem. You do not need a tax preparer to calculate your per diem. It is simple math. Adding, subtracting, multiplication, division. That's as far as this math is going to go, okay? And so it's very simple for you to keep track of what your per diem deduction is going to be. You can ballpark it every month or whatever in order to keep track of your expenditures and your income and what you're going to owe. But you will find that the per diem deduction is a very substantial deduction for over-the-road truckers. So sit tight, and I'm going to show you how to calculate per diem. Thank you. Okay, as you can see, this can be done on one sheet of paper. All right, this is not my personal per diem calculation. This is just an example that I worked up for you. Okay. And I'm going to be basing it on the 2018 per diem rate of $66 per day. Now, if you are out of the country, like in Canada or something, for those days you will get a higher per diem. I think it's like $68 per day, but you can get a clear answer from your tax preparer on what that would be if you spent any time in Canada, and you can make adjustments accordingly in that situation. Okay. If you are a self-employed trucker, okay, and you get a Form 1099, all right, what you're going to do is you're going to write down how many days you were on the road away from home each month, okay? Let's say January was 20 days, February 25, March 25, April 25, May 25, June 25. July, maybe you took a 2-week vacation and you were only on the road for 14. August 25, September 25, October 25, November 21 because of Thanksgiving, and then maybe you took a 2-week vacation in December because of the holidays. If those are your numbers or close to it, that would be about 269 days you were on the road in 2018. Okay, you're going to multiply that by the 2018 per diem rate, which was $66 per day. That's going to come to $17,754. Now, there's only 80% of that you're allowed to deduct, okay? There might be exceptions to that rule, so talk to your tax preparer about that. So you're going to take $17,754. You're going to multiply that by 80%. That is going to give you $14,203.20, okay, of a per diem deduction from your gross 1099 self-employment income, all right? And as I said before, have your logs emailed to you to prove you were on the road away from home during the times that you said you were. Okay? Now, let's say, as an example, that you grossed $50,000. You will get to deduct this figure, okay, which was $17,754 times 80%, okay? You will get to deduct that amount from your gross income, and then this becomes your taxable amount. Okay, this is just the number after per diem. You're going to get other deductions. Let's say you have a deduction for insurance other than health, like GAP and OAI insurance. Okay, that's going to usually be around $1,700 a year for some drivers. Okay, that's another thing that you can deduct off this number here. Also, things that you buy for the truck, like fluids or fuel or wiper fluid, things that you buy like work boots, gloves, fuses, light bulbs, anything else that has to do with your business, any legal fees that you pay, any tax preparation fees that you pay that are associated with your business are also tax deductible and going to come off this number right here. This is going to lower your tax liability quite a bit, okay? And like I said, this is just like the first calculation that I do, okay, when trying to guesstimate what I'm going to make and what I'm going to owe and so on. Okay, and as you can see, it can be done on one sheet of paper. All right? It's highly recommended that if you are a self-employed truck driver, that you file quarterly rather than annually in order to avoid any fines or penalties. But as I said before, be guided by your tax preparer. Okay? Develop a good relationship with whoever is going to prepare your tax forms for you, quarterly or at the end of the year, whichever way you're going to do it. And I hope this has helped you, and I wish you all safe travels and a very prosperous 2019. Be blessed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.